My name is Malavika Varadan. Over the next few episodes, you're going to meet kids who are doing a whole lot more than just going to school and getting the regular education that schools have to offer. These are kids who are exploring the arts in all kinds of ways. Now, I believe that it's really important for a child to receive an arts education, not so that they can grow up and become a professional actor or a professional musician or a dancer, but more because it's important that children have a more empathetic and well-rounded understanding of the world. So let's meet our first guest. And our first guest is a person who I am very, very proud of. But Kali, do you want to tell them what you do?
Okay, so first of all, I'm Kalidas. I study in grade 9 at Gems Modern Academy, Dubai. And what I basically do is I play Carnatic music, which is a traditional Indian music, on the electric guitar. So, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me when you started learning music, Kali.
I started learning music around 3 years back. I started learning Carnatic music on the electric guitar for around 3 years now. Other than that, I do vocal, but I've been doing that for now I think 4 years.
Wonderful.
Almost 4 years, yeah.
But yours is a very musical family, right?
Of course.
Tell me more about that.
So my mom is an ardent music lover and she also sings. She also sings and once in a while also gives programs because she's all about me at this point. And thanks a lot for that. And my father is an ardent music lover as well. For him, there is a Tamil music composer called Ilayaraja sir. Everyone calls him with great respect for his great music. And for him, Ilayaraja sir is his Raja. There's no one else. No one else before or after. So
Now your younger brother also plays an instrument?
yes, not an instrument.
Okay.
He plays mridangam, piano and he sings.
Okay, now what you should know about Mr. Kalidas Menon, this great man sitting on my right, is that he has one of the most unique and beautiful sounds on this instrument that I've ever heard. Do you want to play us just a little something? A tiny?
Sure.
It's beautiful, Kali. Now, I want to ask you, why did you start this journey with Carnatic music on an electric guitar? How come you didn't pursue the regular kind of rock music or Western music that most kids learn on the guitar?
Okay, so I started learning Carnatic music on the vocal. So when I started doing that, so my first guru, Guitar Gokul sir, he went and was conducting a small workshop before he went to Bangalore to pursue his Carnatic music over there. So he was doing a small leaving workshop, you can call it that. And it happened to me at my vocal teacher's house. So I went there and I was like, okay, cool, this is nice. And then he's like, anyone wants to play the guitar? I'll play something small. He played, I'm surprised I still remember that. So, so he played that, I played it, and then there was Rajini Sridhar auntie. She was the one who insisted my mom and dad put him in Carnatic music. Trust me, he has a talent. And if it was not for them, and of course my gurus, right now Shri Guitar Prasanna sir and Guitar Gokul, I probably wouldn't even be here. So thanks a lot.
Tell me a little bit more about why you feel so passionately about Carnatic music on the electric guitar and what your mission is on this planet.
So as of now, Carnatic music amongst teenagers, nah. Rap amongst teenagers, yes please. I want to change that into making it kind of 50-50 because at the moment they hear Carnatic music, they just kind of flow away from it. They don't even know what it is. They don't know anything of it. They don't, actually to be honest, they don't know how tough it is. I'm not saying Western is not tough. It is. It also has its toughness. But to be honest, Carnatic music is also tough. It's not just that it's easy and it's just sare gama pada nisha sa ni da pa magre sa. No, that's just one out of the many combinations one can actually use. There is so many things are there with just 8 notes. So I want to convey to them that this is not trash. This is actually worth it.
It certainly isn't. Now, while we were setting up the cameras and while we were getting ready to do this interview, you showed me a little difference between how a Western music guitar would play 7 notes and how you play it, and how your Carnatic music helps you understand Western music better. Do you want to share that with me again?
Of course. So, in whether it's Western music or Carnatic music, most of the time the first scale people are taught is a major scale, which is in Western you have 2 octaves, which is
Okay.
so that is what most people are taught at first. So they are taught the fingering. In Western guitar, they are taught on what fingers to use where and the distance, frets and all that. So in Carnatic music, we actually start with a scale called Shankara Bharanam, which is equivalent to the major scale. But over there, we don't do this. No.
How do you play it as a Carnatic musician?
So we are taught basically how to do it. I could go all day, but no. So that's how you're taught. You're taught various patterns. You're taught all these kind of things with just one scale. And in Western, you are taught basically. So over there in these scales, the root note will be A, B, E, and it'll just go on. So these becomes different scales for them. While it's the same fingering.
Right.
While here, it's not, it's different scales altogether. This is called Shankara Bharanam. That's Madhyamavati. I could go on.
And we would love for you to go on and on and on. But I want to ask you something, Kali. If you had to reach out to all the people who are watching this right now, there are young people who are interested in music, there are kids who are wondering whether or not they should take up guitar lessons, there are parents who are worried that their kids are a little too interested in music and should take up a more stable career. What are your thoughts on that? What do you want to say to the young people of the world?
So, trust me when I say this, if you're good at music, if you think you're good at music, then trust me, just go ahead with it. You don't need anyone's approval. Trust me when I say this. When you are good at something, or if you're good at athletics, or if you're good at engineering, you won't ask your friend, should I go for engineering? And if they say no, you won't be like, no man, you won't be like, okay, yeah, you're right, let me go ask my parents now. No, that's not the case. You're good at something, pursue it. But at the same time, depending on your circumstance, you should have a backup plan as well. So that in case this doesn't work out, you always have something to fall back on.
And what is Kalidas Menon's plan for the future? Where are we going to see him 10 years from now? What are you interested in doing?
Luckily, I'll be a musician. Very luckily, I'll also be a musician. But in case, at the end of my 10th or 11th grade is when I'll actually start understanding, okay, this is my field at music, this is what my position is. Maybe I should take up a stable job, or maybe I should do this full time. Depending on, I don't know, whether I'm famous or whether I'm getting, if I'm getting opportunities, then yes. If I can make money out of my opportunities, then yes, I will take music up ahead. But yes, if I don't get money, or if I don't have opportunities, then yes, I will have to take a stable 9-to-5 desk job. So.
Well, I hope, Kali, that you never ever have to give up your music, and I hope that every single day of your life, your music carries you through.
Even as of now, even I hope so.
You are an inspiration to many, many, many people, and I know that you're going to touch millions of hearts with your music. But
Thank you so
know what,
much.
we have to sign this off with you playing one of your favorite pieces for us. Can you introduce it to us?
So I'm not going to say much because that might spoil it. So it's just a couple of Carnatic kritis with one very popular Hindi number. You will definitely know it, trust me. When I say this. So let's do this.
Let's do this.
dedication. Good luck and God bless you.
Thank you so much.